Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today is auction day. We're up in Fort Myers with my dad. He's over here to the left, and we're gonna see if we can buy a couple of motorcycles and maybe a few cars or two. So over here, you got a bunch of generators over here, guys. I really only came to this auction to pick up these few bikes. The Suzuki right here, the blue R6 behind it, also came in for the R1 and possibly the V-Star, depending on what it goes for. So those are the few things I'm coming here for. Actually, hold on. Also came here for a few jet skis. Um, a Dodge Charger RT. I'll show you guys that once I get to that section. And also came here for a Dodge Durango. So this is that black bike. I mean, it looks rough, but on the website it says runs and drives. This blue R6 is beat. I mean, just look at it. It's beat. It's been wrecked. So I would only pay for this if it goes for like I mean, real cheap. I'm basically stealing it for parts. I mean, the engine's nice. It runs, but it doesn't move. The tank is cracked. There's a lot of rust. Everything on the right side is obviously it's been laid down at high speed. So I don't know. And I can't get the key to turn, so it doesn't turn on. So I'm not sure. Now the Yamaha V-Star, on the other hand, it's a nice bike. It's clean. It runs. It starts right up. There's actually not a single thing wrong with this thing. So I might actually bet on this. This looks a lot nicer in person. But this bike right here is why I came to auction. This is the Yamaha R1. Now it runs, but it stalls on idle, and that's pretty much the only problem with it. In person, this thing is clean, guys. This is a nice R1. So I'm definitely gonna try to bid on this. This is, like I said, this is what I came here for. If I can get it for a good price, I'll be set. So, see how it goes. And over to the left and behind the R1, you guys see a couple of police Harleys. I think those are Road Kings. There's 3 Road Kings and a black electric glide. So these are 2015 Yamaha Harleys. These are 2015 Harley-Davidsons. So I'm expecting these to go for about $5 grand. On KBB they're worth about 15. So let's see what they go for. Depending if somebody want to buy on them, maybe. If they're all cheap and they're within my budget, I'll bet on those as well. Man, this R1 looks nice, guys. I had to do a double take on it. But I'm doing a little closer look on this R6, and you can see a little bit better in the sunlight. Tank's rusted, obviously it's dented on the right side. It's missing a mirror on the right side. Both the handlebar, both the grips are just torn up. Now I don't know if I zoomed in. Did I zoom here? The brake is like dangling. The foot brake, that's all scratched up. Look at this. This bike is horrible, guys. All right, look at that. It's just loose. So if you press down the brake, it doesn't actually do anything. So even if I was to get the bike functioning, I don't know. Like I said, I just don't know. I mean, for an engine, if I needed an engine for something, I'd buy it. But that bike only went for a couple $100. Out here we have a couple of boats as well. The only boat I was looking at was this bass boat right here, this flats boat. But I decided I wasn't going to bid on it because I don't have anywhere to put it. This is the Charger I was telling you guys about. I believe it was a 2011 or 2012 Dodge Charger RT. This is another second reason why I came to this auction was to bid on this. In the end, I didn't end up buying it because I bought so much other stuff. So my budget was kind of spent out. But it's a decent Charger. I turned it on. Should be a sound clip here in a minute. A nice interior. It's dirty, obviously. That window works. It's just down. It's missing a piece on the door handle here. Check out the inside. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, for a running car, the AC does not work. It's the first thing I did when I checked it. Does not work. I'll try to get it on here in the next clip, but the AC doesn't work. It made a weird winding noise from the front engine for about a couple of seconds. It could be a belt, it could be a pulley or something, but I'll be quiet here a second. So from here, you can hear the little whining noise in the distance. I'm not sure again what that is. It did shut off right about, I think about now. It stopped, and it was only on for the first couple of seconds. I don't know what that could be, but I still would have bid on it again. For a good running car, it's not bad. Since these cars are going for about 11 grand on KBB, buy anything for under that would be, decent profit. So The mileage didn't matter because again, it's a running car. People need cars nowadays. I would have made at least something on it. But again, this is the AC. I'm trying to figure it out, and it's not on it. And it was hot in that car, guys. It's hot. It's not a single piece of shade out here at all. But it's a decent Dodge Charger. And at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to bid on it because I wasn't sure about buying any of the motorcycles. So I knew my budget would be, you know, still a lot in reserves by the time we got to the cars. But the bikes went for basically what I wanted for it. So I bought so much other stuff again. And also bought another car, guys. Bought a car right before this Charger. So that kind of took out the rest of the money I had for that. Now I'm also trying to bid on this this Grizzly here. I did not buy this Grizzly because for one, they could not get it to start. And the second reason is it went for too much. This four-wheeler here, I was not going for because I knew it was going to go for too much. And I think it's went for about $3,000, which is basically what it's worth. I wasn't really going for it. At least to me, that's what it's worth for the condition it's in and mileage on it, which you don't know because if you zoom in here, you can't see anything. So it just says mileage exempt. So I was like, nah, I'm good off of that. I'll try to find something else. So I'm going to go over here and look at the jet skis. That's another reason I came here. Now the jet skis I did want to buy were the ones on the ground. I thought I'd have an advantage for buying these on the ground since they have no trailer. You know, I figured nobody wants a jet ski on the ground. Like, come on now. This blue one definitely, because you guys know my channel. I have a blue truck. I got a blue motorcycle. I had a blue boat. So I was like, you know what? Blue jet ski. Let's go for it. So if this would have went for under $1,500, I would have bought a jet ski. Now these jet skis on the ground, except that yellow one in the back, they all run and drive. That's the only one that doesn't run. As far as what they say, they run and drive. Now, if you need the key for any of these vehicles, the Charger, the jet skis, any car that doesn't have a key in it, then you just call over a person from the auction. They'll bring the key over for you. You can turn it on and inspect it and all that, so which is fine. All these jet skis went for too much, in my opinion. I mean, somebody can spend what they want to spend. It's their money. But it's basically you almost buying it what it costs new. And at that point, you might as well buy it new. If it's like $4,000 off for new, $5,000 off for new, you might as well just buy new to have a new jet ski. That's my personal opinion, but anybody do what you want. Now, we're getting to the back here. I told you guys about the Durango. I didn't want none of these new Durangos because these are all police cars. And on the inside, it's gutted. This silver Durango here is the RT I wanted to buy. The inside is nice. It doesn't have, it's not gutted and stuff. So that's the one I wanted to buy. Now, check this out, guys. There's a nice Jaguar Xk here. It obviously went for too much. Once you did your KBB search online, it went for about 12. And I think by the end of the auction it sold for about 15.5 or something like that. So that's out of budget. Now they have an Audi A7 as well. With the mileage, it has 220 or some crazy amount of mileage on the Audi. It's nice on the interior for the Audi, but that also went for about what it cost online. So I'm trying to buy something to make at least some profit. I'm not trying to buy the vehicle at cost because I don't need an extra vehicle for myself. But the inside of the Jaguar is cool, guys. I mean, doesn't have the key. The first time being in a Jaguar, I'm not really a fan of their company. I don't trust their reliability, but that's safe. If you want a Jaguar, go for it. Now they also have some Range Rovers out here. I don't know what these went for because I didn't stick around for these because I had no intentions on buying any of these cars that I don't like as far as reliability. There we go. Sorry about that. Tongue twister there. This Land Rover Discovery, I know it didn't go for much because it looks clean and all. It has 79,000 miles, which is not bad, but it's not firing on all cylinders. And I'm not a mechanic, guys. I don't know how to work on the engine, so I'm not gonna bid on that. Now these Crown Victorias right here, guys. These Crown Victorias are the best cars. So while the auction's going on, you know, it gets hot out here. So I just simply sit inside a Crown Vic with the AC on, just chilling. All these Crown Vics lined up work perfectly. Ice cold AC, they turn right on. Man, you can't beat a police Crown Vic, man. You can't. These cars are just built to last. And they have like 180, 200,000 miles. I mean, a couple of them have like 130, 120. A lot of them had a lot of mileage on it, but they all turn right on and they start. So this is where the auction starts now. They're bidding on this Z that was like beats, I don't know, beat the hell. But
got a big engine, 4.6 liter.
All right, these all the way down, all these work, and they all have AC.
He said 40, 40, 40, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. I'm getting a color one.
Which one to go for? Look at Rabbit. See Rabbit?
One or the blue one?
Depending where to go for. He said they start this way.
88 paint trades at 40.
All the rednecks going over there looking at the Harley and talking about it. They're standing here. They only came here for the Harleys. Yeah, all these work.
Alright guys, so we took a break from the auction to go check out what I bought, and that's it guys. I bought this Suzuki Sv 650 for 900 bucks. Runs and drives, I'm really excited about that. The R6 went for 850. I was going to bid on it, but decided not to at the last minute because it needs a lot of work. Then I got the Yamaha V-Star 650. Man, this bike is clean. It's never been dropped. It turns right on. Has a nice exhaust to it. And I'm excited about this. But I got this bike here for just under $3 grand. The R1 went for 3.3. I was going to bid on it, but I don't know. I backed out the last minute. I think probably because I bought a car as well, which took away from my budget. So that just shyly just passed out of there. But cool bike, guys. But I'm really excited about the Suzuki, guys. I mean, the bike runs as is. Once I fix up the paint, you know, get the seats going, get some new fairings, it'll be set. I'm kind of glad I didn't get the R6 because look at it. It needs so much. But I'm really excited about the V-Star, guys. I mean, it's my first cruiser I ever bought. I never bid on a cruiser. All it needs is a wash. There's not a scratch, maybe an oil change, if that. But man, guys, this thing is clean. Look at it, it's just shining in the sun. And this thing is filthy. So this bike is clean. I can't wait to drive it, guys. But I'm gonna give you guys a little sound clip of the Suzuki. When I bought it, I didn't know this was a Suzuki 650. I didn't know what this was. I just know it was a running motorcycle. So why not bid on it? So here you go. So at this point, two people came over who just got to the auction, and they were like, "Hey man, how much these bikes go for? We missed the auction. We're kind of late." I was like, "I just bought the Suzuki for 900." And he was like, "Billy, you bought the bike for 900. You mind if I can sit on it, man, and grab it?" I'm like, "Sure, go ahead. I don't mind." So the clip I have here, just the two dudes, you know, just talking to us. They're cool people, and just let us sit on the bike because I really don't care.
Good iron machines, late model, late grade. Guys, tell me what we're gonna get for them. Right there, an offer choice of two. Now you get down like 250,000.
So during the auction, my dad also bought a Lexus ES350 or ES300 for under $2 grand as well. Just checking out this 335i here. Now this 335i I think went for like 6.5, 6.6. But what I also wanted to check out was the Mini Cooper. The Mini Cooper is cool to have because I drive a truck. I wouldn't mind having a little gas saver. So I'm gonna go over there and take a look at that. Alright guys, here's the blue Mini, guys. I wanted this blue Mini because it's blue and it's manual. I miss having a manual car and I would not mind having this. It'd be a good little car to get around town, you know, save gas and stuff, you know. Plus it's manual. Now, it's been a while since I've been in the Mini and I forgot how the interiors look. You know, they have that clock style gauge and it's cool, man. So the Mini actually went for about $1,900 or $1,800, somewhere around there. But whoever bought it, man, you got a good car. It runs, it needs a jump. So you have to call over a guy for the jump box to give you a jump. But other than that, the car runs. So whoever bought it, cheers, Mike. So they also had a couple of boats out here, guys. Again, the only boat I wanted was that bass boat, that flats boat over there. But I have nowhere to put it. I don't feel like hassling to bring it back home, and it's just too much work. So I didn't bid on any boats. But the boats didn't go for much. I think all these boats, except for the law enforcement Boston Whaler, which I think it's in this clip, the Boston Whaler went for like 30 grand. Other than that, the rest of these boats stayed on like 4 grand and under. And actually, these first 3 boats all went for like 1,500, 1,600, somewhere in that price range, under 2 grand. This is a cool Longhorn smoker, so I mean that's a cool thing to have. But again, the interiors are, I mean, they're decent. Some of them, I mean, looks clean in there. So on this side, we have a lot of the non-working vehicles. This whole row in the back here. Now they have a swamp buggy. For anybody who's looking for a swamp buggy, I don't know what it went for because I don't care to have a swamp buggy. But yeah, I mean, it's here. I mean, it's here. And also they have this little scooter over here. I think the scooter sold for like 25 bucks. So I went back over here to check out the Audi A7 because I forgot to give you guys a clip on the inside. Again, it's decent on the inside. The interior's, you know, it's all right, but just the mileage and, like I said, I think this Audi went for like 5 grand, Audi A7, but it was just too much mileage and I don't know, it wasn't really my thing. But decided to go back over there and show you guys the vehicle. But we're gonna get back to the auction now. I guess I'll talk to you guys now when the auction's finished. Alright, so I'm finally back home, guys. I bought a couple of vehicles. Now the way it works at the auction is once you buy something, you can't take it home that day. I guess you have to do paperwork, sort out the title and all the background work before people can actually come and pick up the items that they bought. Now, I have to wait until at least Monday, which would be tomorrow. So I'd say 2-3 days. I should be able to have it up, and I'll give you guys a delivery video and show you guys, in-depth tour. I'll take the bikes and the cars out for drives and show you guys what I'm gonna do to it, clean it up. Now, I am buying these things for a profit. I'm gonna buy and sell. But in Florida, you're only allowed to sell 3 vehicles under your name within 1 calendar year, because if you don't, you'll need a dealership license, which is I don't know why. I personally don't see why you can't just, if you have the options to buy stuff, why can't you just sell it? What's the point of putting a 3-car limit or 3 vehicle limit? So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's a little funny issue there. But yeah, we're gonna clean these bikes up. The Suzuki, it runs fine. I'm going to try to get to the paint shop, get it painted, get new wheels. I'm gonna check out the wheels, see if they're dry rotted. The exhaust sounds fine. I'm not going to really change that out too much. Maybe some people like a loud exhaust. I mean, if they don't, then that's on them. I'm not going to put a stock exhaust, because most people, when you buy a sport bike, you want sound. When you buy any sports car, sports bike, you want sound. You want comfort. You buy a Toyota Camry. I mean, I'm just saying, to be honest here. The V-Star I'm going to clean up, and that'll probably be so quick. It's a clean bike. I mean, it is what it is. Now, I won't make much profit on the V-Star because of what it's worth, but I would make something, at least what I paid for it. Which is, I mean, it's fine. But the Suzuki, I'm excited for it. The Suzuki I'll probably have for a while. Making a couple of videos on it, and the cars that I bought will also be a couple of videos as well. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back. Okay, guys, work's been busy, but we're back, guys. I got another video in the works. I started editing it, but I just didn't finish it. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, guys, and subscribe, because YouTube needs to push my channel out, man. I feel like my channel should have more subscribers. Hey, share the video to your friend. Send it to your boss, man. Like, yo, check this dude out. This dude's pretty funny. But again, thanks for you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.